And of clay we are created by Isabel Allende, Troy Freeman,
Kayla Lee,
Nick Matthews.
The speaker is Rolf Karl's wife. We know this because in the text he says, I knew everything my love did to wrestle the girl from her prison. My love referring to Rolf Karl. The occasion is the aftermath of the volcano eruption in Chile. We know this because they say forests and rivers had also been swept away, and there was nothing to be seen but an immense desert of mire. The audience is anyone and everyone curious about what it's like after a natural disaster.
The purpose is to inform the public and the readers about the 1985 eruption in Chile that caused the deaths of so many, including Azucena. The subject is the disaster of 1985 that took the lives of 23,000 people and the struggle of a 13-year-old girl to survive. The tone is sad, mourning, and hopeful. The quote is, "The girls touched a part of him that he himself had no access to, a part he had never shared with me."
Requiem by Belle Dow.
Some background information. This poem refers to the victims of the Tiananmen Square massacre in 1989. Dow was in Germany during this time, and he was not allowed to return to his wife and young daughter. The title, Requiem, we think might possibly mean ending.
Paraphrasing. What occurred in this poem was basically speaking on the issues that happened at Tiananmen Square. Dowd speaks of the people that tried to protest just for their rights and tried to change the world, but he shows how they really had no chance of coming out without casualties and says they will never be forgotten.
Connotation. Personification is used in stone rolls, the clock runs backwards, darkness breeds mother, which possibly means when there's darkness, someone helps to shed the light on it. Symbolism, clashing of helmets, symbolizes chaos. Attitude. By Doe's attitude, or he uses words doomsday, suffering, hatred, and the phrase spring has run dry. It shows how he has a depressed and hopeless attitude, and he also feels pity for victims on June 4th. The shift begins in line 15. Not your bodies, but your souls shall share a common birthday every year. Dow begins to talk about how the victims of the massacre are connected in spirit.
Requiem. And the definition of this word is actually the prayer for the dead. Dow goes through this entire story basically having a prayer, speaking on the people at Tiananmen Square.
Hashtag prayer hands.
Theme. This entire poem is about Tiananmen Square and basically the victims there, and he's just trying to emphasize that these were average people, people like you and me who were just going out to protest and show that they were not happy with their current situation, and shows how, they were nothing special. They weren't super resistance fighters. They were just like you and me, basically. So the point is not to forget about them and to inform others of them.
The end.